Let's go. I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you get it, because God sent me here to tell you that what he has for you is gonna be big. I believe.
Well, what's up once again to my Born Forward family? This is Pastor Antwan Butler. I'm so excited to be back with you all one more time again. Listen, you all watch this YouTube channel because some of you all were like me, right? You might not have been born in it. You may not have been born with it, but you were born forward. That's right. You have a deeper sense of purpose on the inside. So you just need somebody to help inspire you, to help bring it out. So listen, I only have you for 7 minutes. So I want to share some information with you. I feel in my spirit like encouraging someone in the month of October to keep fighting, to keep pushing. So listen, I need you to get your pen, I need you to get your paper, and I need you to write this down, right? This is for all my Born Forward family. Listen, I need you to focus in on me today. I'm going to help you get over the hump. So today, I only want to talk to you about one thought, one ideal, right? One thing that you could tuck away in your soul. I want you to write down that where you are right now is not your permanent location. Where you are right now is not your permanent location. That's right. This is not where you're going to die. This is not where you're going to stop. This is not where you're going to live, right? This is not it. This is not the finish line. So listen, I need you to get out of the land of comfortable, right? I need you to get out of the land of normalcy, right? Because this is just training ground, right? This is a simulation. This is not the real thing, right? This is the beginning, but this is not the end, right? This is you holding on to a promise, but this is not the promised land, right? You are working on your craft. You are working on your skill, but this is not where you are supposed to be. This is simulation, right? So everybody who's preparing for something great must go through a period of simulation. I know you've seen it on television before. You know, I know some of you have probably seen it in real life, but before any astronaut, right, goes up into space, before they take on the task of exploring what they call the third frontier, right? Before they ever get an opportunity to go up in a rocket ship, right, in a spaceship, before they ever get an opportunity to see space, to see the sun, the moon, and the stars, to see things that most human beings will never see, they must go through a simulation period. They must prepare for where they're going, right where they are. I'm gonna say that again. I think somebody missed that. They must prepare for where they're going, right where they are, right? Because when astronauts go in space, there is no gravity, there is no oxygen. So they have to prepare their bodies. They have to prepare their minds. They have to prepare their diets, right? They have to learn to work as a team. So the engineers do as much as they can to make life here on Earth feel like life in space. But it's not the real thing. And I'm here to tell you today, I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what you're experiencing right now. I don't want you to settle, because where you are isn't the real thing. This is just practice, right? This is the training ground. This is basic training. This is you getting prepared for what you've been dreaming about, what you've been seeing, what you've been envisioning, what you've been putting on your vision board, right? This is the training ground. So I don't need you to take what's happening to you personal, right? I don't want you to think that what's happening to you is going to stop you. No, it's preparing you. It's not killing you, right? It's preparing you. This is not trouble. This is just training. So when we learn it here, when we get it here, when we get the skills down, right? When we get our practice down, right? So when we get our language down, right? So when we get our poise down, when we get our teamwork down, when we go to another level with our people skills, here in the place that we are right now, we'll be able to take what we learn into our promised land, into our future, into our destiny. So we don't die here. This is just a simulation. You will not make this your permanent location. I was telling my church the other day about a story that I remember when I was I think I was in middle school, and the teacher was giving us a lesson on the California Gold Rush. Some of y'all remember what I'm talking about, the California Gold Rush. And they had people coming from all across the United States in pursuit of a better life. So there was tales, there were stories, right? There was this idealism that if you moved to California, there was a high possibility that you would find gold. So people moved their families, they moved their children, their husbands, their wives. They left the stuff that they had that's taken them years to build. They left it, right, in pursuit of something better, in pursuit of something great. So there was thousands of people who made the journey, but only a few people actually made it to the destination. There was thousands of people who made the journey, but only a few people made the destination. So I began to study and find out what happened to the individuals who started the journey but did not make the destination, right? So what happened to some of these individuals along the way between where they were from and where they were going? They settled. Listen to me again. On the way from where they had left their previous life to go to their future life, they settled. Some people were on their way to California, to their dreams, to their goals, to their visions, but somewhere along the path, they stopped. They gave up. They quit. Right? The reward of where they were going wasn't great enough to override the things that were going on in their life. Right? Their pursuit of happiness, their pursuit of purpose was not enough to override the limitations, right? The setbacks, the heartaches. So the journey was hard, right? It was a gruesome journey. It was a toilsome journey, right? It took everything out of you. And people had left things that had taken them years to build. They had left it behind and did not count the cost on their way to California. So what I learned, these people who didn't make the full trip, what they did was they began to stop and settle along the way to California. And they told themselves, one day I'll get back up and I'll start traveling again. Right? They said one day we'll get started again and we'll start pursuing our goals and dreams. Like tomorrow is going to be the day we're going to get back going. And guess what? Tomorrow never came. Right? So those people stayed and settled right where they were. And those people stayed so long that they eventually began to develop towns, counties, and parishes. Do you know that some of the most thriving cities, towns, and parishes that you know began for people who were on their way to something great but never made the trip? Right? They never pursued the journey. They quit. So they settled, and we call those people settlers. Listen, this is not your permanent location. You are not going to be a settler. We're going to see this thing all the way through. You're going all the way to your destination. Why? Because you understand that the journey is just as important as the destination. You understand that you are on training grounds, right? This is not your final destination. So don't you quit. Listen, don't you give up, right? So don't you lose focus. Don't stop dreaming. Right? Don't stop being happy. Don't stop being energetic about what you are planning, what you are dreaming. If you have put down the pen and the paper, right? If you have put down your goals and your dreams, if you have stopped pursuing, if you have stopped pushing, if you have told yourself, well, maybe I was dreaming too much. Well, maybe I was being unrealistic. Maybe I don't really deserve what I thought I should have. If you're telling yourself that, then you are about to become a settler. And as your hype man, as your cut man, listen, I want to tell you, I can't let you stop, right? I can't let you live here in this place of complacency. So I need you to get up, because if you can look up, you can get up. This is just your training ground, right? You're getting prepared to enter another atmosphere, right? You are getting prepared to enter another stratosphere. You're getting prepared to be married. You're getting prepared for that business, right? You're getting prepared for that book. You're training for reigning. So this is Pastor Antwan Butler, and I'm telling you, I believe in you. I believe in you. So pick up the pieces. Let's go. I want you to stay inspired. I'm out. I see you on the other side of success.
Let's go. I don't know what you're going